ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the end.
And the shots! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Konate played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's gone back to the keeper. Konate shifted upfield. Santos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Marquinhos. Chance, surely! Olise. Gusto. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Santos. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fabinho. Konate, and reclaimed it in a trice. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, it's come loose. Danilo with the cross. And he won't reach that. Olise. Camavinga moved on forwards. Hernandez. Camavinga played down the flank. Camavinga tries to dink it through. Rabiot is going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rabiot attempts a clearance. Santos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in by Santos. Brazil could try it again now. They've played it short. Danilo with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Dembele powering forward here. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. Ederson claims it without any fuss. Santos Santos. Vinicius Junior. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Looks to the other side. Hernandez. Gently done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cherki. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Santos. It's a threatening ball. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Konate. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Gusto is onto it in a flash. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Danilo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. France really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cherki! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cherki actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Olise goes short. Camavinga. Big chance! Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's been well dealt with. Struck first time! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Played towards the other side. Santos. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And he's there to get it away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Brazil are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Danilo. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Fabinho. Rafinha. And he shoots! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Camavinga looking to run onto it. Camavinga with a definite foul there. Rabiot. Gusto forwards and with intent. Bremer tries to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. It's Cherki! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Fabinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely bit of skill. Throw in. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. That is lovely. Camavinga. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Santos, done delicately. Can he latch on to this? A corner it is then. Hernandez gets it away. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. And the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Gusto. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ball's gone out of play. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer. Santos. And it's played forward. That's tidy. Now it's Vinicius. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos gently done. Thinks one through. Danger averted for now. Rabiot with the clearance. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Santos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's in plenty of space here. Gusto getting this one clear. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe. Dembele. Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Out to the right. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha played with finesse. Camavinga. Hernandez, shifted upfield. Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely ball and a... Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Moved on forwards. Konate gets across to intercept that. Gusto. Rabiot. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. And it's Fabinho. Fabinho, and it's lofted through here. It is a corner. Punched away. He'll try to keep this alive. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's onside. Delivery from Mbappe. Rabiot. Cherky. Oh, good spread. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danilo aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez. Brazil, it has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Cherky. Olise. Gusto. Cherky. Rabiot. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. France with another chance from a corner. Olise with the short one. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Brazil to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And that has put paid to that. Tries a measured ball. He's in here! Can he shoot? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Konate. Gusto. Gusto. Now he's got space here. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez crosses. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Fabinho gets it away. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos, and it's played forward. Cherki, and here's Dembele, played out to the right. Gusto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Lofted upfield. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Cherki knocks it out wide. That's good play. He's found a way through. Danilo with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. And he's heaved it away. And it's Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gusto. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cherki. Marquinhos, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise. Oh, nice touch. And here's them. It's them. That has sent him sprawling. Dembele
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rema. Santos. Danilo looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Rafinha shifted upfield. Esteban. Great ball if he can get there. Konate, gently done. Gusto has created one goal already. Cherki. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just cruising! They are cruising! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. There's no flag. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Camavinga. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Upamecano, aim forwards. Cherki. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele, showing good feet. Over to the left. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Fabinho. Esteval. Santos. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. Konate. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Mbappe, played out wide. Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos. Camavinga. Danilo. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Dembele. Mbappe! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. He's through here. Now it's Dembele. And the flag has stayed down. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Esteval. Out to the left it goes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Out towards the flank. It's a goal kick. And we've reached half-time. Had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cherki, Upamecano, Hernandez. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Cherki. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Can he deliver? That's very neat. Fabinho gently done. Into the channel. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Danilo. A heavy challenge. Mbappe. Cherki. Gusto. Elise. Dembele. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Camavinga. Elise. And here's Dembele. Great work on the overlap. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Out again for a throw-in. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Mbappe, gently done. Fabinho clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Olise. Gusto picks it up now. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Santos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Santos. Fabinho. That's really well cleared. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Olise plays it short. So who's he picking out? Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho shifted upfield. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. And that has been cleared. Estevan. Santos. That's a good run down the left. Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gusto.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano. And he goes cross-field. Konate. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Upamecano. Hernandez. Aim forwards. And they've got rid. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Olise. Moved on forwards. Santos. Time and again they are repelled. Can he latch on to this? And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, there was plenty on that. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Proves too strong. Is there any support? And a chance! He's kept it out. That's a great save. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Just about up to the hour now. Rabiot. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Fabinho. Santos. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Danilo with the cross. Out to the right. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Santos. Oh, that's neat. Santos. Santos. Very nicely done. Played in by Santos. Gusto forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Played out wide. Camavinga. Cherki. Olise. It's a throw-in. Receives it in a good position here. He's having a shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Dembele, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And it's been taken short. Camavinga. This has gone, that's a foul.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Crossed into the box. Chooses to go back. Santos! Upamecano. Cherki. Upamecano shifted upfield. Fabinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Rafinha. Danilo. Ah, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes. Played back in. Back into the middle. Dembele. So, what can they make of this? Cherki, aim forwards. Mbappe. Played back in. Rema. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha is flagged offside. Fabinho wins the duel this time. Santos. Camavinga. It's an imaginative pass. It's Dembele!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Rema, gently done. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And shooting chance! Santos. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. That was very necessary. And it's Danilo. Cross to the back post. Rabiot. Keeper's got good distance on that. Caught offside that time. Santos. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rafinha. Now it's for... There's the shot! It's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Still trying to make a game of this. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Esteval. Konate makes the interception. Gusto. Olise. Cherki. Chucky! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lovely feet. Ball is over the line. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha looking to run onto it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Santos. Rafinha. Danilo with the cross. Mbappe. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! And that is a routine catch.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Mbappe! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Mbappe really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. Chucky, and here's Dembele. Oh, what Olise! No mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France are having a ball here. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Santos. The less said about that pass, the better. Olise. It's a mighty effort! Bremer gets good distance on it. Chucky. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gusto. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, he's found a way through. That looks a good cross. Rabiot attempts a clearance, and it's played forward. Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki. Upamecano. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caresses it through. Lobbed in behind. Bremer cuts it out. Santos. Can he get onto this? Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running through. Succumbs to the pressure. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Olise. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Cherki. Upamecano. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rabiot. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. Rafinha, aim forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. Estevan. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Santos looking to hit the byline here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Rafinha goes short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Danilo, aimed in towards the centre. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he can't get it over the wall. Konate clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. Cherki. Olise. Decent chance! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Dembele. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That has been knocked clear. Gusto. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Fabinho getting this one clear. Two minutes to be added on. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos moved on forwards. Santos. Santos played towards the front line. And that is a little undercooked. Santos. Nice control. Santos. Santos, now here's the delivery. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Dembele. It's Dembele! He's put it wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Marcando-se uma marca em freguesia de trânsito